you call yourselves the AppQoE company. Could you outline for me in more detail what this means and how it differentiates you from your competitors?
Sure. Yeah, AppQoE is for us, it really means that what is the end subscriber experiencing or what they're feeling when they're utilizing their favorite applications. When they're immersed in their favorite applications, let's say 6 or 10 hours a day, whether they're at work applications or entertainment applications or education or health, regardless, they're utilizing lots of applications on their phone or their iPads and how are they feeling? What are they experiencing? And that's really AppQoE for us, because we're in the business of helping our service provider customers deliver the best possible experience they can to their end subscribers or enterprise customers. So that's what to us AppQoE means. And how does it differentiate us from our competitors? Our competitors come in various shapes and forms in the sense we have overlap with some of the infrastructure vendors, packet gateways who use some of this technology. We have overlaps with probing vendors. We have one almost a pure play competitor, but they're focused more on security. So to have somebody totally focused on application QoE, we don't in a telco environment, and I'm not talking about pure enterprise applications or APM market as it's called, application performance market, but in telco world for AppQoE, this is we're the only vendor who's truly focused on this application experience for end subscribers, and yeah, our focus is really in the areas of helping our customers analyze the application traffic and then optimize it and then finally monetize it. And these are the areas we are focused on and helping delivering value to our customers. And I can tell you from the customers we've talked to since we pivoted to Sandvine 3.0 or AppQoE, our customers are very clear that no one else is helping them as much in each of those areas and able to classify their application traffic with the accuracy we do. We're about 50% better than most other vendors, than to be able to optimize it with accuracy so they can run their business more efficiently, and then finally take the data that we provide. It's such a rich data, as Alexander and Ambuj mentioned, it's contextual data, and to be able to monetize it effectively. So we're really helping them making their business better.
Fantastic, thank you. And you mentioned customers. Next question is actually about, so I suppose, who are your customers, and beyond kind of building networks for optimal bandwidth and speed, can they really design networks for user experience?
Yeah, we truly believe they can. And yes, typically our customers are typically telcos, right? The service providers. And as it was alluded to earlier, it's specifically personas within service providers. For example, your CTO, as Ambuj mentioned, you want to benchmark your network against your own properties, and you want to benchmark it against everybody else globally. Then you have operations folks who want to troubleshoot problems faster. And today there's a lot of tools out there who help them troubleshoot, but there's nothing that starts from application perspective. And I was talking to a customer day before yesterday, and they said when there's a outage from an OTT provider, or there's even problems from OTT provider. For example, if Meta is having latency problem, or AWS is down, or Tesla application is having problems, it's the service provider's call center that ends up taking those calls. And they have to be able to not just troubleshoot, but pinpoint, is it even their problem? And if it's not, if it's the third party's problem, can they let their subscribers know quickly before they get inundated with the calls in the call center? So our customers being telcos, and then personas, there's planning persona. They want to plan their networks with more efficiently so they don't overspend, which of course costs a lot of CapEx. And they don't want to underspend, because if you underspend and you have congestion, you provide poor QoE. So to be able to plan it just right, so you don't make the QoE suffer or your subscribers experience suffer, it's really a complex art, and that's really what we help our customers with. And then finally, there's big data teams, and that's a very important persona for us, because they are the central point of all data collection and networks, and they serve different organizations within telco environment. So with a lot of data being encrypted and new multiplex protocols going on, they're going darker and darker every day. And that's where they use a solution like Sandvine to help them give visibility into the encrypted traffic on what applications are they, at least to know that much, so they can make better business decisions. So those are really our customers, operations teams, planning teams, big data teams, engineering teams, and CTO. And I think the second part of your question was, can they really design the network for AppQoE? And we keep getting told by our customers that today they're designed for tonnage. And one customer just told us that they were in the business of just putting bigger pipes out there as the traffic grows, and that's all their business is, to be able to carry the traffic. But they know that that's not being sustainable anymore, because the traffic jump is just so huge, and pandemic just highlighted that. And we're one of the assets that we have is the Global Internet Phenomena Report that I'm sure Susanna may have talked to you about, and that shows the top 6 OTT providers were over half the traffic now. So they're at a tipping point where they just can't continue to put more and more pipes out there, or bigger pipes out there, to carry so much traffic. So they want to make intelligent decisions. They want to optimize their network better. They want to plan it for QoE, not just for, hey, let me just put a bigger pipe out there. But if they know that the putting not having to spend CapEx in certain location by optimizing the network better and have the end subscribers still feel good quality of experience, then they would rather save that money and put it somewhere else where it's really needed. So that's how we're helping our customers.
Fantastic, thank you. And again, you've kind of preempted my next question, but I wanted to ask it in full anyway, in case there's anything you wanted to add. But how do your services help provide your customers with a better ROI?
Yeah. So yeah, part of that answer is, if you look at their challenge of carrying so much traffic and throwing more CapEx at it, that's one aspect. The other aspect is the associated operational expense, along with having to become a help desk for the OTT providers. And that is a significant OpEx when they have so many calls coming in and they have to open trouble tickets, and the trouble tickets ping pong between different teams. And there's a lot of wasted energy and effort in their environment. So we're helping them with our technology heritage, with our innovation, to solve this problem of CapEx and OpEx and give them better ROI. And we help our customers build that ROI, whether it's in getting more operational efficiencies as they try to troubleshoot their problems, or as trouble tickets come in from customer care and move to the operations department. Can we help them remove some of those steps? Can we get to the root cause much faster? Because we're looking at it from application experience, not just, hey, if a network link went down, but what was the impact of the subscriber? And so that's one area. Planning is, as we mentioned, was another area, because you can significantly defer your CapEx. The other third area that we're getting a lot of traction with is heavy usage management. We're seeing, particularly in the mobile environment in North America, 1% of the subscribers are utilizing 10% of the network resources, or 10% of the subscribers are utilizing 50% of the network resources. So when you have such heavy users, to be able to determine, are they really heavy users, or they have a crazy device at home that's utilizing so much. One customer mentioned that when Google first came out with their Nest and with their cameras were defaulting at 4K. So they were throwing so much traffic on the network, and the subscriber wouldn't even know that they're a heavy user, and they're utilizing their bandwidth plans really, really quickly. So to be able to first determine who those heavy users are and why are they heavy users, what are they utilizing? Are they some maybe actually doing intentional fraud, whether it's based on tethering or putting their video in a VPN or something to that effect. So why are they heavy users? Are they fraudsters, or they're just unaware, or they're intentionally just utilizing their plans better? So to be able to determine that, and then to be able to take action on it, to be able to optimize their traffic, to be able to upsell them different plans, or if they're truly determined to be misusing the network, to be able to throw them off the network, that's an option. So that's another area we provide ROI savings to our customers. And then finally, it's monetization, right? Some customers just want to monetize this data. They want to be able to upsell to different users, or to be able to use the data for advertising purposes. One customer mentioned that Google is getting all the ad revenue while they're using my network for everything. Why can't I get a piece of that, right? I want to be able to get some of the advertising revenue from there. So these are all the areas that we help with ROI to our customers.